Welcome to another episode from EduExcel. I have been watching many movies for the past few days, and in this movie called Rock, the web series, the investigating officer discusses the possibility that one of the killers, the fictionalized character based partly on the real life Rangabilla case, suffered from serious psychological disturbances that was never recognized or treated. The series uses this idea to explore how violent offenders can emerge from a combination of trauma, neglect, deprivation, and untreated mental health issues. The inspector's observation serves a broader social message. If violent tendencies, childhood abuse, extreme neglect, and behavioral abnormalities are identified early, intervention may prevent future crimes. The series repeatedly explores how poverty, humiliation, violence, and lack of emotional support can contribute to criminal development, although they never excuse the crimes themselves. Ranga and Billa were the nicknames of two convicted criminals, Kuljit Singh Ranga and Jasbir Singh Billa, whose case became one of the most notorious criminal cases in India. The crime, which was committed in 1978, in August 1978, two Delhi teenagers, Geeta Chopra and Sanjay Chopra, disappeared while on their way to an event. The siblings were abducted by Ranga and Birla. The crime shocked the nation because of its brutality and because the victims were children of a senior naval officer. The investigation and arrest, a massive police search was launched. Ranga and Birla fled after the crime but were eventually arrested. The case received extensive media coverage and became a symbol of public concern over child safety and violent crimes. Both men were tried and convicted and sentenced to death. Their appeals were rejected by higher courts. They were executed in Delhi's Tihar jail in 1982. The case had a lasting impact on public awareness about child safety, criminal investigation procedures, debate about capital punishment, popular culture including books, documentaries, and films inspired by the case. The crime inspired several adaptations, most notably the Hindi film Insaf Ka Tarazu, which drew inspiration from public outrage surrounding the case, and later documentaries and television programs that revisited the incident. Why is the case still remembered? The Rangabilla case remains one of the India's most infamous criminal cases because it involved the abduction and murder of two teenagers, a nationwide manhunt, intense media attention, and significant legal and social repercussions. No child is born as a criminal. Today, in this episode, I will discuss a few children who displayed some problems during the childhood but were taken appropriate care and they grew up into civilized human beings. The first case is about Arav. Arav was known as the problem child in school, frequently fought with classmates, bullied younger children, stole small items from classmates, showed little remorse when punished. Many teachers labeled him as bad. His class teacher, Mrs. Sharma, noticed something unusual. Instead of cruelty, she saw deep anger, constant vigilance, fear of being embarrassed. During a home visit, she discovered Arav's father was frequently absent and the family environment was highly conflict ridden. How the intervention happened? Mrs. Sharma partnered with Arav's mother. Together, they established consistent routines, introduced daily reflection journals, assigned him responsibility for organizing sports equipment, and praised positive behavior immediately. And imagine what was the turning point? One day, a younger child fell during a football match. Instead of laughing, Arav carried him to the infirmary. Mrs. Sharma publicly appreciated his kindness. For the first time, Arav experienced respect without intimidation. At 28, Arav became an army officer. His courage, discipline, and protective instincts became strengths. He often says, "My mother taught me love. My teacher taught me what to do with my anger." This case study is about Imran. Imran frequently lied, skipped classes, damaged school property, manipulated friends. Teachers considered expulsion. Early detection. His science teacher noticed that Imran was exceptionally intelligent. The teacher discovered Imran felt invisible at home. He craved attention. He enjoyed solving complex problems. The intervention was his mother and teacher worked together. They enrolled him in robotics competitions, gave him leadership responsibilities, rewarded honesty instead of punishing every mistake, helped him understand consequences. The turning point was that during a school exhibition, Imran led a team that built a water filtration model. The applause he received replaced the thrill he previously sought through misbehavior. Adult outcome: Imran became a civil engineer working on rural water projects. He now mentors at risk students. This case is of Meera, the girl who found her voice. Meera appeared quiet but displayed troubling behaviors, manipulated friendships, spread rumors, enjoyed seeing conflicts between classmates, showed little concern for others' feelings. Early detection: her English teacher noticed that Meera was exceptionally observant and emotionally intelligent. Instead of punishment, the teacher explored why she behaved this way. The root cause emerged. Meera felt powerless at home and had learned that controlling others brought security. Intervention: her mother and teacher encouraged creative writing, introduced peer mentoring, helped her identify emotions, taught conflict resolution skills. Turning point: a classmate experienced bullying. Meera defended her publicly. For the first time, she used her influence to help instead to manipulate. Adult outcome: Meera became a lawyer specializing in child's rights. Her ability to understand people became a force for justice. She often credits, "My mother gave me compassion, my teacher gave me purpose." This story is about Kavya, who often broke rules, argued aggressively with authority figures, refused to follow instructions, showed little concern for school norms. Many assumed she would eventually drop out. Early detection: a mathematics teacher noticed something different. Kavya wasn't defiant because she lacked ability. She challenged rules because she was intensely curious. Intervention: her mother and teacher encouraged questioning, connected her with science mentors, gave her independent projects, taught respectful disagreement, and the turning point was Kavya won a district science competition. For the first time, adults celebrated her questioning nature instead of suppressing it. Adult outcome: Kavya earned a PhD in biotechnology and became a researcher. Her persistence and skepticism, once viewed as troublesome, became essential scientific strengths. These cases demonstrate that children who show early behavioral difficulties are not destined for failures. What changed their lives? The mother's gift, unconditional acceptance, emotional security, consistent support, and hope during setbacks. The teacher's gift was early identification, belief in potential, structure and accountability, opportunities to succeed, which resulted in the child's transformation. As educators, we often discover a child rarely changes because of punishment alone. A child changes when at least one adult says, I see what you can become even when you cannot see it yourself. Thank you for watching this episode. Kindly like, share, and subscribe. I will be back again with a few more case studies which will help you to understand the early childhood problems and possible solutions. Thank you.